I'm ready.
Are we no longer doing the countdowns to the recordings?
Do you need the countdown? I thought you guys were professionals.
That's fine. I'm just going to start recording when I want to from here on out.
It's no big deal. It's actually not really hard to sync up at all.
Well, in that case, never mind.
I could do the countdown if you need it.
I don't need anything from you, Anthony.
I mean, if you need the countdown. Cody, is this your baggie of weed and a beer? Is that what we see?
Get rid of that shit.
It actually looked kind of cool.
Hey, such a fucking face,
bag
bro.
of weed out of my face.
Hey, man, I will not.
Your unmarked Ziploc bag.
Yeah. Get that poor people bag out of here.
Hey, that's how we do in West Virginia, buddy.
Yeah, trust me, I know. I'm incredibly broke and still unemployed. So. And truth be told, I don't know if you guys noticed, I don't even have weed. I didn't have weed the last recording either.
Ooh, that's a bummer. I didn't notice.
I haven't smoked in like 5 days, and it kind of sucks.
Oh, dude, I wish I could just teleport some weed with my mind.
Seriously.
I just re-upped.
That's why I'm trying to work every night.
Nice.
Well, I'm going to smoke one for you then. Actually, to like rub it in your face more than anything.
I'm rolling a doobie right now.
The Doobie Brothers?
The Doobie Brothers.
Do you guys fuck with the Doobie Brothers?
Yeah.
I mean,
they got a few songs.
When they come on the radio, I don't like actively search for Doobie Brothers songs.
Well, that's your fucking fault.
What's your favorite Doobie Brothers song, Cody?
I don't know.
You don't have a favorite Doobie Brothers
That's your
song?
fault. And you can't even name one song of theirs.
Yeah, you made it sound like you were like,
Can you name a song of theirs, Anthony?
Yeah, Long Train Running. You know that one. That's probably Jesus is Just
classic.
All Right. You've heard that one. No? Those are the biggest ones I can think of. I don't know.
Doobie Doobie Doo, Where Are You?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
my
that
favorite
one.
song.
Absolutely. They did the Scooby-Doo theme song. That's where their name comes from.
Yep. That's where their name comes from.
That's so funny.
That's hilarious.
Yep, that's a little bit of rock music history for you guys. We don't only give you medical advice and comic book updates. We give you rock history.
Yeah,
Law
accurate to the
advice.
T.
Very
Law
accurate.
advice.
All
Yeah,
right, we do give law advice as well.
it's true. We have our legal team.
Yeah.
After all, we are now legal, so we know what it involves.
How do you think we got that way?
Maybe we got that way by eating a balanced breakfast.
Oh. Nice.
That was dumb.
That was pretty much anything you said. I was going to try to twist it.
Well, Anthony, this is your thing.
Yeah.
So why don't you lead us in?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, actually, no, I did want to do it.
You did want to do it.
No,
I bought
really-
it too. I bought it from Mark Russell.
Yeah, so me and Jake went to
did you?
Comic-Con. We actually picked up a copy of this comic we're talking about right here, Serial. It's from Ahoy Comics. We've also talked about Justice Warriors from Ahoy Comics. We've talked about Second Coming. But we've had the writer of Serial, Mark Russell, on the podcast. Art is by Peter Snejbjerg.
Dude, the art is sick.
Art
So
was
cool.
really good.
Art might have been like one of my favorite parts of the comic.
I
Yeah.
agree. Hard agree.
It really made all the characters come to life in a cool way because
Yeah.
all the characters in this comic are based on cereal mascots
Yeah.
that you've known throughout your life and childhood. Kind of in like a Game of Thrones-esque struggle for power, I guess.
Oh, it was Game of Thrones, but with all cereal mascots.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying that in like a cool way.
Yeah,
it was
no,
a lot of fun.
That's what it is.
was. It was a fun, easy read. I liked it.
Yeah.
Very quick.
Mark Russell,
Very
the
quick.
first time I heard about this was literally Mark Russell telling us about it when we interviewed him. You could check out that episode.
That's true. You should go check out that episode. Damn it, Anthony.
sorry. Hey, you tossed me the baton. I was trying to, do the
shit.
things, but that's okay. That's okay.
Tossed you the baton.
Yeah, we have batons here on Comics
do.
and Crime.
This was cool. I liked the art. I definitely like the the very dramatic take on all these characters.
Yeah, that's what made it funny. Like, I feel like the jokes were enforced. It was just so funny how you had to take these cereal monsters come to like dramatic life so seriously, and that's just what made it hilarious.
For sure.
Yeah.
I would say easily Lucky Charms Leprechaun was my favorite character.
Yeah, the Leprechaun King, I really liked him.
Leprechaun King was
he
dope
ruled.
as fuck. He was cool. Literally, he ruled over his Lucky Charm land.
Yeah, he really did. So
forgot what it was
basically,
called.
for a little bit of the synopsis, there's
Well, are you not going to introduce who we're listening to?
Oh, you're
Who
right.
The
You know
people
what?
are
What
About
listening.
might
to our
be-
new fans. bro.
You're right. Well, take the baton away from me. I'm not suited for this task.
Well, welcome to Comics and Chronic. There are 3 hosts here. One of us is a killer, though. And since it's spooky season, you'll find this is a mystery dinner party. You'll find out which one is the killer. But we are discussing
Mark Russell's.
cereal. As mentioned earlier, I'm Jacob H. With me is Anthony Iannaccio and Cody Cannon.
What up, boys?
It did make me want to eat a lot of cereal.
Oh, yeah. I want to go out and buy some cereal. I wasn't. Well,
What's
that's,
your guys' favorite cereal?
that's what I wanted to ask you guys. Yeah.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Ooh, that's your number one?
That's a good choice.
Which I don't know if I saw the Cinnamon Toast chef in this.
No, I didn't see that guy. Maybe in volume 2, he'll make an appearance. Maybe he's
Yeah.
cooking up something in the background.
Hey, there we go.
you did see Pillsbury Doughboy.
You
cameo.
did. That dude was a crazy
he looked like a
motherfucker.
psychopath.
Yeah, he
You know
tried
who
to
he
poison.
looked like? You know who he looked like is Boss Smiley in The Sandman.
Ooh, he did.
Ooh, yeah.
He does. He
You're
looks exactly like Boss Smiley in The Sandman.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's so creepy. Like, you'll never look at the Pillsbury
He just has like
Doughboy
that
the
really
same way.
creepy smile. I was like, oh my God.
Cheers, boys.
Also, dude, that what cereal is it with the frog?
Sugar Smacks.
There we go.
Smacks.
Sugar
Yeah.
Smacks. That
just
fucking
Smacks,
frog was like just like burying dead bodies.
Yep.
Yeah, the whole time.
And he had a
The whole
crazy
time.
face too, like just an evil frog face. Just like get away from that guy.
Yeah. Dude, Frankenberry and Booberry.
Dude, the
Or
B-Man.
Bowberry.
Bo.
The Who Man?
B-Man?
Yeah, B-Man was weird. He was like a friar, like a priest almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if
Preaching the gospel of breakfast.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, he's
exactly.
definitely the Cheerios bee then.
He's the Honey Nut Cheerios bee.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's also the main character, Marky DeCoco. He's Count Chocula.
Yeah, kind of chocolate.
We got him. There was a Quaker Oats guy.
Yeah.
He was in an issue. That dude was seriously fucked.
He was cool. He was like the only good. Oh wait, no, the Quaker Oats dude.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Quaker Oats dude. He wanted
Yeah,
to.
he saved Count Coco.
Yeah, he saved Count Coco. He wasn't fucked up. He was a cool guy. Was he like the one?
No, he was
hero?
fucked up because he was
He saved
super
him to-
religious.
Yeah, he
He
saved.
saved
Yeah,
him.
yeah. I mean,
he saved-
General Mills was fucked up.
Oh yeah, General.
You mean
Mills.
General Post?
General Post, yeah.
Or
They
General
mentioned
Post,
a
yeah.
General Mills and a General Post, which are the
Yeah.
famous cereal brands. You know, this is just I love seeing these things and just connecting the dots. It's like it's the silliest thing on earth, but it works.
It was very silly, but very fun.
Yeah. Oh, there was Toucan Sam. He was just a really
Dude.
fucked up Toucan Sam.
He was
really
almost like
fucked up
he was
parrot.
like Jafar's parrot.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He gave hard
Yeah.
Jafar's parrot vibes.
Gilbert Godfrey is the voice of Toucan Sam
Yeah.
in this.
Of course.
R.I.P. Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah. Well. Oh yeah. He's not. Oh man.
I know.
Come on. He can't even do the voice then.
With AI technology.
No.
Oh.
No.
Dude.
Cody's the killer. I'm calling it now.
Oh yeah, seriously.
AI. Fuck you.
Dude, fuck you, Cody. AI. I wonder if AI Cody would be more enjoyable than regular Cody.
Impossible.
Yeah. That can't be right.
Yeah. Because AI Cody won't make the dumb mispronunciations that I do. You know what I mean?
Dumber pronunciations than you?
No, it won't make the
Oh,
dumb
yeah.
mispronunciations.
Oh, yeah.
It'll try to self-correct.
Yeah.
Shit. Like Ultron Cody.
Oh man, we don't want that. Nobody wants that.
Well, I think as a brief synopsis for this comic, pretty much it takes place in a world, like we said, with the cereal mascots. He's not explicitly called Count Chocula, but he's a Marquis de Coco, and he is the vampire count of his respective village. But he does not take any joy in being a vampire.
No, dude, his wife was a baddie.
Yeah, she was a baddie.
Lady Coco.
And I thought it was cool that to keep up appearances so that people don't know he's a vampire, he would host like breakfast parties instead of dinner parties.
That was really cool. And and as the sun creeps in, he has to be really careful because it's going to start burning him alive.
Yeah.
There's that scene in the opening scene. There's that guy who's trying to,
Duke Larange.
Who is that guy?
I don't know if he's just supposed to be like orange juice or something. Like he's just like Duke Larange. Like,
Is he? I was trying to wonder like what breakfast he represented.
I'm gonna guess like, and also it's just like a play on like the dish Duke Larange.
Yeah, it's definitely a play on the dish Duck L'Orange.
Yeah, because there was a Madame Croquet too, like the sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So I don't know. I didn't think he was supposed to be anybody specific, but because I just can't think of any of those guys. Oh yeah, there was also the Cookie Crisp, Cookie Crisp. Like there was a werewolf.
Yeah.
That's what the Cookie Crisp. That's what he was supposed to be, right?
No.
Or
There
who's
was
the
a
werewolf?
There was a Cookie Crisp dog thief.
Yes, I
Yeah.
saw that guy. Okay, that's what I was
That's the
confusing
Cookie
it
Crisp
with.
dog. The werewolf was supposed to be, I think, part of the Booberry squad. I forget
Yeah,
what
there
that
was because there was
werewolf is.
Frankenberry, Booberry, and I don't know what the werewolf
And the
was.
werewolf. I
But
forget
there,
what the werewolf
no,
was.
but I think we're both right. There was the burglar, but like later on, there was like a dog, or no, it was a wolf. It was a wolf for Cookie Crisp. Like in the 2000s, they introduced a wolf as the mascot.
Okay. But in this comic, there also was the dog Cookie Crisp thief.
No,
I
yeah,
saw
that's what
him
I'm
in
saying.
the
They're both
background,
there, yeah. But I think
Shit.
at least I was reading it as this is the Cookie Crisp werewolf. I guess we got to ask Mark Russell. We gotta get to the bottom of this.
Confirmation.
Yeah,
I guess it's not 100%, but that would be my best guess. There's also one panel or two panels, and there was a giant tiger in like a suit, and it was Duke Antonio.
Oh yeah, it was definitely Tony the Tiger. Because he even says he's like, oh, how are your yeah, he's like, how are your flakes? And he's like, they're great.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then there's even the Raisin Bran son. I caught that at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because by the way, this like world is not modern. Like whatever world they're
It's
in.
fantasy world.
Yeah.
it's like fantasy medieval,
yeah.
Victorian era type shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, and so as a vampire, Count Coco's unable to like fight off his thirst, so he's feeding on his own people, but he's not happy
Night,
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every morning they're like, there's 2 more dead bodies.
Yeah, and they're trying to figure out who hunts, and
Yeah.
you know,
Duke Larange knows it's him though, and he makes him stay in the sun. He's like, nonsense, keep it going, keep the breakfast going. And it's just
Yeah.
like he's sitting there burning up. It's a heart, like there's still heart to this book, as silly as it is, which Mark Russell is great at combining all the time, you know?
Yeah.
yeah,
It is a good balance between silly and serious.
Yeah, seriously, I
Yeah.
think that is a drawing point for me. It's why I really like Snagglepuss. We've talked about Snagglepuss in an episode as well.
Snagglepuss is great.
I think Snagglepuss, at least from what I've read, Snagglepuss might be Mark Russell's magnum opus.
Ooh.
I would agree. You know what?
Hot
I've read a
take.
lot of Mark Russell. He has a lot of great things, but Snagglepuss is like, boom, like number one spot.
I like Snagglepuss the most. So far, I like Snagglepuss better than this, if I'm being quite honest.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely agree.
And as you know, I did not like Second Coming, a fact I am not afraid to share, even to Mark Russell's face.
You don't need to like everything every writer does. That's
I know.
ridiculous to
know.
I think
child
expect. Yeah.
even Scorsese and Tarantino have their flops. You know what I mean?
No, but by no means I wouldn't call any of his work a flop. No way, not for me. But
Oh, Cody.
yeah, like what are you
Harsh.
saying, Cody?
Asshole. No, I'm just kidding.
No, Cody brought up something before, our favorite cereals, and only Jake answered. What's your favorite cereal?
Oh, it depends on the time and the mood. Okay,
Okay, top 3 or top 5. Let's go.
Ooh, okay.
okay. I'm a freak. I do love Raisin Bran.
Oh man.
I like Raisin Bran if it has the crunchies in it.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Well, the clusters,
Clusters.
like in honey bunches of oats.
Exactly.
That bitches.
The Raisin Bran clusters is the superior Raisin Bran.
for sure.
You guys don't know, but you just validated Emily so hard. Like I asked her, she's like Raisin Bran. I'm like, really? Raisin Bran's number one? So
I
okay.
love Raisin Bran.
Raisin Bran clusters.
Even though now I don't like it as much, when I was a kid, I loved Kix.
Kix used
Kix
to be
was
awesome.
dope.
Yeah.
Kix was bomb. Frosted Mini Wheats was bomb.
You know what else I love as a kid? See, I don't really fuck with cereal as adult. I don't like sugar first thing in the morning.
I usually eat cereal at night. It's rarely a breakfast food for me, believe it or not.
Shit. Anthony is the Count Chocula of the group.
Hey.
I'm calling it right now.
My mom wouldn't let me get Count Chocula for some reason. It makes
Cody,
no sense.
You're Frankenberry for sure.
Frankenberry, yeah, for sure.
So what I was going to say, though, my favorite as a kid, Rice Krispies Treats cereal.
Ooh.
Oh. See, I would just pour sugar into my Rice Krispies. Did you guys do that?
No, I liked raw dog Rice Krispies. No
Raw
added
dog
sugar.
Rice Krispies. Oh, Crackle. There was a dude named Crackle in the
Well,
comic.
They were
he was vicious.
all three of them were Snap, Crackle, and Pop were in the comic.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
Snap
only
and Pop?
briefly.
Oh, I guess I didn't catch them.
Only briefly.
Yeah, briefly. You see them in a tavern at one point.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because doesn't one of them betray Frankenberry, and isn't that how he gets captured by General Post?
Yeah, that's what I'm
They,
saying.
they
Crackle.
do some kind of fuckery. I forget what.
Captain Crunch is like a hardened, like a
sea
slick.
captain.
Yeah, he has a bunch of like slave-looking people rowing for him.
Yeah.
This book's kind of fucked up.
No, that was Crackle. This is what I'm saying. That was Crackle. He was like,
No, it was Captain
There was a
Crunch.
Captain Crunch later. You see Captain Crunch at some point.
you see Captain
Yeah.
Crunch at the breakfast party in the beginning, I think. But
Then you see him later on a ship with the slaves.
real, and that's not Crackle. I guess
don't
it
think
looks kind of
so.
similar.
I took it as Captain Crunch also.
Yeah, I took it as Crunch. It wouldn't make
Crackle's not a
sense.
seafaring dude.
I
Yeah,
know,
he's
but
a
just
he's
his
a little
name is-
fucking elf fuck.
Yeah, he's a little bitch elf.
Crackle,
Yeah.
but he was mentioned a lot of times. I didn't remember Captain
Yeah,
Crunch.
because he betrayed
He did some kind of shadiness.
Yeah, he did.
he betrayed Frankenberry.
It was, and it's again very Game of Thrones esque, where people are backstabbing each other and vying for power.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's not called Serial Land.
Yeah,
There's
General Post is the Lannister of this.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely the
One
Lannister. But also, like the Leprechaun King, his crown is like very Infinity Gauntlet esque
yes,
as far as
Yeah.
like what they can do with it.
the marshmallows kind of representing the gems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it has the clover, the heart, the diamond.
Yeah.
I love how the crown creates Booberry.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Blueberry gets killed.
Dude, Booberry
Yeah.
was sick though. Honestly,
Yeah.
he
it
was
was like a vengeful spirit that was going around killing people.
yeah,
Yeah.
kind of like Dead Man.
Dude, when he kills General Post, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like his sword like goes through his jugular. That
Yep.
was sick.
And he gains the throne at the end. Booberry's the winner.
Well, he takes the seat back from because Frankenberry can't. He's a monster now.
Right. And the crown is destroyed.
Yeah, and Leprechaun King walks into the ocean to his death.
Yeah, that's a pretty badass way to die.
That's a very bad.
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna die, fellas.
You're just gonna. But you're a very aquatic dude. Would you even
Yeah.
die if you went into the ocean,
If I wanted to.
or would you just be reborn?
Ooh, like a phoenix.
What is dead may never die.
I mean, the Leprechaun King kind of was where the fuck is Theon from again? The Iron Islands. Like
He's the Iron
it
Islands,
felt
yeah.
that way.
It did feel very Iron Islands.
Well, and he lost, but if you remember, he was a coward and he fled when.
He made his brother take his stead, and when they
Yeah.
busted in the throne room, a la Mad King style, they killed him.
Yeah.
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 Oh, you didn't ask, but my favorite cereal would probably be I'd probably pick Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms. I always liked the marshmallows in the Lucky Charms, but the shit that wasn't the marshmallows, I couldn't really get behind.
You know what I did with my Lucky Charms?
Stuck them up your butt.
I wish. No, I would always eat the cereal first and leave the marshmallows for last.
That's so much work
Interesting
to have to
strategy.
like sift through and not eat the marshmallows.
I mean, I didn't like, okay, I wouldn't mind if like one got onto the spoon, you know what I mean? But I always had to be proportionally cereal with light marshmallow so that the last couple bites could be strictly marshmallow.
100% agree with Cody, and that's how I have to eat food a lot of the time. So like that's how it is. Like it's it's the perfect meal to do that. Like you just got to do it. Like when you eat a Reese's peanut butter cup, how do you eat that?
What? I just
Like
fucking eat it.
I just eat it.
Yeah. See?
Do you
There's
eat
two
the
of them.
chocolate first?
Yeah, so one of them I eat the chocolate first and then the peanut butter, and the other one I just eat it. So like I do one
That's
as
madness.
that's how I do
That's
it.
a sign of psychopathy.
Yeah, you're
That's a
out of
sign.
your mind.
No. Tell us in the comments. Do you do shit
Anthony's
like
the
that when you
killer.
eat candy?
Anthony's the killer.
I agree. He used like Phantom X misdirection to make us believe Cody was the killer.
And then betrayed himself by explaining that he just eats the chocolate off a Reese's.
Nobody, like literally nobody.
No, I'm not the only one. I'm not alone. If I am alone, then I am the killer. But I'm not alone. I need one person to validate me. How many people do you guys need to validate me?
I think actually the leader of Hamas just tweeted that he eats like that.
Nah, I don't want him to validate me. So let's anybody but him. God damn it.
And Kim Jong-un, of course.
Damn it. I mean, Dennis Rodman gives him the pass, but that's still no right for me to give him the pass either. Sorry. So I need one. Damn it, no one's
I wonder if we can
gonna
get Dennis Rodman on the pod.
Dude, I would love that. That would be a dream come true for me. I love Dennis Rodman. Man.
I remember when I was a kid, I also loved Dennis Rodman, if truth be told.
Yeah.
He was a wild
entertaining.
card. He was entertaining.
He is the definition of wild card.
For sure. He was literally a wild card. There were like, when I watched that Michael Jordan documentary on HBO, they would say that like, dude would be in Vegas the night before like a game and would just go hard, like cocaine, hookers, partying, and then show up to a game the next day and like, run shit.
Wreck.
Yeah, wreck. Yeah, like just be a monster on the court.
Dude showed up to WCW. He was wrestling at one point.
That's so crazy.
He was wrestling while he was playing in the NBA at the same time. Like I think he skipped practice to go to and got fined. And he's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm like teaming up with like Diamond Dallas Page or something. I forgot who. No, he was with NWO. Dennis Rodman was with like Hulk Hogan.
Whoa,
and shit
really?
like that. Yeah, Dennis Rodman joined the NWO.
That's
Yeah,
sick.
I remember that.
That's
Carl
sick.
Malone was with DDP. It was a tag team match. It was Rodman and Hogan versus Carl Malone and DDP.
Oh shit. That's awesome. I think Dennis Rodman could play a character in this series.
I was just thinking Frankenberry.
Ooh.
Be a good Frankenberry.
Dennis Rodman as Frankenberry.
Ooh.
Ooh, can we live action cast this?
Let's do it.
Well, I'm gonna do Peter Dinklage for Leprechaun King.
That's fair.
Okay, yeah, of course, yes.
Yeah, that makes
'Cause
sense.
I don't know many other short people actors.
We could give it to Gary Oldman.
Yeah, that's a great point. If you guys haven't checked out Tiptoes yet, you're missing out.
But Gary Oldman wasn't a true little person. He had like a disease that forced him to be little.
In the movie?
Wait, what?
No, Gary Oldman. He wasn't
Is
like
he little?
Gary Oldman.
Is he little?
No, in the movie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think you said
Wait,
Gary
what?
Coleman.
Oh, Oldman. Gary
Oh, my
Oldman.
bad. Gary Oldman.
Yeah, in the movie Tiptoes.
I thought you were talking about Gary Coleman.
No, I'm talking about Gary Oldman.
Okay, because I was like, well, yeah.
No, I said Gary Oldman from the movie Tiptoes, which harkens back to a previous episode of ours.
Yeah.
See, I would rather do Gary Oldman as
General Post?
General Post. Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
I want a younger General Post, though.
He's not even like that young.
How about Gary Oldman as Marquis de Coco then?
Ooh, see, that could work. He's a vampire.
Bram Stoker cereal.
Bram Stoker's cereal.
Bram Stoker.
Dude, Stroker. Dude, Anthony,
Totally
you watched
different
that,
movie.
didn't you?
Yeah, I just watched it the other night.
It's a banger, isn't
That
it?
movie's
Yeah, it was a
awesome,
banger.
dude. That movie's so sick.
When I was young, that movie made me horny.
Oh, it's the horniest Dracula. Well, it's hard to be the horniest Dracula movie, but it's up there.
Yeah.
But it's also like pretty accurate to the book.
Yeah, for sure.
The book is a horny book.
Yeah. As it should be.
Just like cereal. No.
I could use
Hey,
a
there
little
were
more
times.
horniness. Yeah, there was some horniness, but I could use more.
Yeah.
Basically, it was just the lady Coco that made me horny.
Yeah, exactly. There's one female. We need more boobies.
That's actually the cereal company's fault.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
There's no Wait, are there any female cereal mascots for real? None?
Well, hold on. I think you might be right.
Oh, that's fucked.
Going into my Rolodex of
mascots.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Right?
Oh,
does Aunt Jemima make a brief appearance in the comic,
does.
right?
I was about to say Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben.
Yes, they're sitting next to each other.
Are sitting next to each other
at the tavern or something like that.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's not just cereal mascots, but breakfast mascots. That's why the Quaker Oats guy is there. You'll have a bowl of oatmeal for breakfast, you know?
There were, it's not just cereal. It was like all breakfast mascots.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Doughboy.
The Doughboy.
The Doughboy, that psychopath.
I don't know. I just love shit like that. And they did it really well. It's kind of like when you're reading Black Hammer. You guys remember Black Hammer, where you're like, you could figure out, oh, well, this character is kind of like based on this. But in this way, it's like, this is Count Chocula. You know, because sometimes, like we were saying, we're not sure if it's this direct mascot. But like, for instance, there's a wizard, right? There's a wizard. And I couldn't figure out what cereal has a wizard.
Wait, where was the wizard?
He works for General Post. He has glasses.
He was the one that resurrected the dead and
I know.
everything
What
like
cereal
that.
does he represent?
So I looked it up, and it sounds like Lucky Charms' original mascot was a wizard. I didn't know that.
Really?
Interesting.
So that's another thing I'm not sure about, if that's who that's supposed to be.
Oh, shit.
Interesting. I don't like that.
Cereal lore goes deep, fellas.
Cereal lore.
Oh, there's in real life on cereal boxes, the eyes are kind of always level and looking down purposely. Like I heard this is a thing they do so that kids will look at the cereal. It's almost like kids' eye levels match the mascot's eyes. Like they're looking at the cereal too, but if you look at, I don't know if this is like a weird conspiracy, but I remember hearing about it. But every cereal box, if you'll notice it, maybe they don't do it as much nowadays, but it's always like eyes looking down. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like every cereal looks like
Yes, I mean I haven't had a cereal box in so long.
We can't convey this in podcasts.
When's the last time you guys even bought cereal?
I don't fuck with it, man. I don't fuck with it.
I still eat it all the time. I love cereal.
What cereal are you currently eating?
I haven't had it in let's say a month though. I don't eat it like that, but I have it more than that. You know what I mean? At least once a month.
You want to hear something blasphemous, guys?
What?
Uh-oh. Let's hear your hot take on cereals.
I really like cereal with oat milk.
Oh, I think that's fine. Oat milk's
I
great.
knew Jake was going to be a hater.
No.
I think my take is more normal, but you guys are going to say I'm the killer. I like whole milk. I'm
I like
fine
whole
with
milk too. Whole milk is better.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, if you're saying 2%, that just means you're a pussy.
I don't fuck with oat milk because it's not as healthy as it's billed to be.
Oh, I don't drink it because it's healthy. I drink it because I like the taste of it. And that's mostly it. I like the taste.
Do you like the taste of dick?
I don't know. I've never tasted dick.
Good answer, Cody. Good answer.
That being said, I'd love to try, listeners.
I stopped drinking oat milk because, and maybe this is just because I'm an idiot, but it doesn't really smell when it after a couple weeks, when milk goes bad. Oat milk never really gets that smell.
It's true.
So I kind of assumed on the date, and if you buy oat milk today, it's gonna say it expires a long time, a month, maybe longer from now. So I'm like, oh shit, this lasts forever. And I started getting my stomach was fucked up all the time.
Because it's not fucking real.
I figured out it was this. It was this. I was drinking oat milk to alleviate the symptoms because I'm like, oh, oat milk is good for your stomach. It's not as heavy as regular.
Don't believe the hype.
But this is just because it was expired. It would be like drinking expired milk. You get how gross that is? Your stomach would be fucked up.
Okay, so here's what you have to understand, though, Anthony.
I was dumb. You get what I'm saying? I didn't understand.
It's just as someone who's spent most of his working career in the restaurant industry, you shouldn't eat or drink things that have been open, that have had their seal broken, if it's been longer than 7 days. You can, and there's some things, that it's
I
easier
stay
to be.
eating and drinking shit that's been open longer than 7 days.
Should not,
I do it all the time.
should not.
I don't believe it.
Okay, Cody is giving some medical advice.
Yeah, here we go.
No, I mean, I believe Cody. I don't think it's outlandish what he's saying.
Like any restaurants, you're supposed to date everything from when it opens for 6 days from now, and then get rid of it after that. But 7 days is the real. That's just like to cover restaurants' asses. 7 days is like, and you still can. I honestly as long as it doesn't smell or have a funky taste.
Yeah.
That was the thing with the oat milk. It just didn't have any of those. So I was like, oh, this is fine.
See, I've had oat milk where it tastes a little sour though.
Oh, man.
That I just left it in my fridge for a month and then did a lot of touring and shit and forgot it was in the back of my fridge and I forgot about it after I opened it, and it had just a slightly sour touch to it.
That's gnarly.
Damn. Well, that ain't right.
That's hilarious. One time I got really drunk. This is years ago at my sister's apartment, and I woke up I was fucking shit faced, and I woke up with wicked heartburn. And so sometimes when I have heartburn, I'll drink a glass of milk because it'll cool it down.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just drunk, and I went in the refrigerator, and I couldn't really see, and I grabbed what I thought was milk, but it was actually pancake mix. But I started chugging it. And it was
Yeah, any of you guys ever do that with buttermilk?
Oh, no.
Accidentally drink buttermilk thinking it's milk? I've done
No.
that. I did that once as a kid before I knew the difference.
You learn the hard way.
Yeah, like I do with most things.
You know what I liked about this book? I don't maybe because it was fresh. Well, it was also cool when we went to Comic-Con and we saw all the books that Mark Russell had on his table, and Serial wasn't there. And we're like, oh man, we were really hoping to get a copy of Serial. And you remember Anthony? He went into his backpack and pulled them out. So that was cool. But also what I liked about this book, on top of the story and the writing, was it felt really fresh and crisp, and it has a nice fresh smell to it, the paper and whatnot.
Love that.
Fresh off the printer, baby.
Fresh off the printer, exactly. That's what I
Fresh off the press.
And he signed our copy, so I have a signed copy of Serial.
Ooh, I like that.
$1 billion collector's item right there.
Ooh, oh no.
Anthony?
Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
Why did I say Anthony?
Oh, we're good.
Yeah,
We're good. We're good. We're good now. Okay. So, who is going to win in the mascot death match?
Yeah.
Oh.
And listen, we already named a lot, right? We got the Lucky the Leprechaun, someone that didn't make an appearance, the Trix Rabbit, nowhere to be seen in this volume, right? Trix?
Really?
I didn't see a rabbit.
I didn't see I don't think I saw the Trix Rabbit either.
Unless he was a human rabbit. I don't know. There just wasn't. Oh, unless the wolf is the Trix Rabbit? Because he was eating fruit.
So.
No, there was something about the wolf eating fruit or something like that. And Trix are all supposed to be fruit originally.
Then why would the wolf be the rat? I don't think that's...
I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily make sense, but I just connected those two things. But there was no Trix, but he's fighting, I guess. He's there.
The wolf, General Post,
Snap,
Quaker Oats,
Crackle, Pop.
Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
Cap'n.
The Captain Crunch. Tony the Tiger. And listen, my money's on Tony the Tiger, guys.
Tony the Tiger's going far.
Yeah.
For sure. Actually, I think Leprechaun King goes far, too.
Yeah. I also think Snap, Crackle, and Pop go far.
Wait, are we talking about the characters in the book going in a death battle? Or
No,
the
actual mascot.
So we're talking about Lucky the Leprechaun. He's like, oh,
in that case, he's still going far. He's very magical.
He's got magic, for sure. He's the Doctor Strange of the Serial universe, no doubt about it.
Exactly. Okay, so actual Tony goes far.
Yeah. Toucan Sam, don't forget about Toucan Sam. He's got that
I don't know if
beak.
he's going far. Though.
That beak, toucan beak, dude. If your hand was in a toucan's mouth,
he's
you don't
a
have
bird.
that hand.
Tony's killing that bird easily.
Yeah, well, for sure, Tony is. Like I said, Duke Antonio.
The stupid dogs are getting the Nabisco or
Cookie
Cookie
Crisp.
Crisp dogs getting killed.
They're getting dunked.
The Smacks frog is getting killed.
Yeah, sorry, Sugar Smacks. Now, Count Chocula does have a chance.
I think he goes far.
Yeah, Count Chocula goes far.
But wait, side battle. Count Chocula gets transported by Lucky into the world of Philadelphia.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's
Count Chocula. That's so funny.
Count Chocula in Philadelphia.
But Count Chocula is a chocolate vampire. He feeds off of the chocolate. in
Much
people's
like a
blood.
lot of the vampires in Philadelphia. I'm sorry.
That's hilarious. That was funny as shit. That's awesome.
No, but honestly, more to say, like that's another vampire comic we love and that we talked about. Not that this is necessarily a vampire comic, but
there are vampires.
yeah,
present.
there are vampires.
But I mean, like he's the Count Chocula
He's
in this. Count Chocula
arguably
is the
one of the-
main,
Yeah.
main protagonist in this book.
for sure.
And it kind of sets up. I like that Boo Berries who takes over.
Yeah, it's so unexpected.
Yeah.
Old little Boo Berry.
But you know what? He is part of the Count Chocula family. Frankenberry, Booberry, Count Chocula.
Booberry. Yeah.
Who are we casting as Boo Berry?
Booberry.
Ooh, as Booberry?
Josh Gad.
I was just gonna say that.
I'm not mad at it. I kind of like that. Josh Gad as Booberry. Oh, that's hilarious.
Josh Gad's Booberry, it works.
Yeah, I'm down. Who we're going to do Snap, Crackle, Pop?
Hmm.
I'm going to do those Stranger Things kids. like
That all
three
look
of
the
those.
same?
Yeah, any three of those
Any three kids, right?
Yeah.
Whoever
Any
wants
three
it the
kids.
most.
Exactly. Any three kids from Stranger Things or Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
Okay. Okay, so what about Marquis de Coco and Lady Coco?
Ooh, Marquis de Coco, Keanu Reeves.
Oh, I can
Okay.
dig it.
Okay.
Okay. By the way, going back to Bram Stoker's Dracula, Keanu Reeves kind of sucked in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Well, time out.
balls.
Not his best role.
Okay, we also have to remember, and I mean this in the best way because I am a Keanu Reeves fan. Keanu Reeves isn't like known for his acting ability. He is an actor, but it's not his acting that carries the movies. It's like
It's
the fact that
he's hot usually.
He's hot. That's how he came on. No, seriously, that's how he broke into Hollywood. He was a hot young actor. Bill and
Yeah.
Ted, Speed, all that shit. He was just a hot dude. Now he has like a cult following, not because he's never getting awarded for, nominated for an Oscar ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like he has.
I would not
he
say
has-
never. I wouldn't say never.
Yes, I would say never.
It's a
I don't mean that
sad
it's an insult.
day.
Like,
And
dude, he carries entire franchises. Matrix, John Wick, whatever the fuck.
sure.
But I'm saying like it's
No,
not
I
his
get your point.
actual acting ability that he's known for.
I'm just saying there's been movies I agree with you pretty much all the way, but I'm just saying there's been movies where I was like, oh, Keanu Reeves. For those reasons, I was surprised by his acting. Whereas this, it was the reverse. I was like, damn, I've seen you do better, dude. That's all.
yeah. Well, he just it was early Keanu. He
Mm-hmm.
just his acting was some plus he was up against the likes of Gary Oldman
Gary
and
Oldman.
Anthony
Yeah.
Hopkins.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Anthony Hopkins was so cool in that movie.
You know, Winona Ryder.
Winona Ryder.
Okay, Winona Ryder is Lady Coco then?
Ooh,
Hell yeah. Hell
I'm
yeah.
down with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then who did we say General Post? Gary Oldman? Okay.
Gary Oldman.
Oh, where the gang's getting back together.
One last time.
Anthony Hopkins is the Leprechaun King.
Wait, so not Peter Dinklage?
No, that's fine. It's fine. I was
Ooh, but
just
Anthony
saying.
Hopkins as a CGI leprechaun? Why not? Because he can't act as well, but he could do the voice.
Maybe he could be the brother that sacrifices himself.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I accept that.
You need to get Tony Hopkins in there.
I'm gonna do, and this is once again because he's a tiger. I'm gonna do Idris Elba as Tony the Tiger.
Ooh,
Nice.
you mean Duke Antonio?
At Duke
Duke
Antonio, yeah.
Yeah.
What's his line? It's not they're great. It's something else.
He doesn't say they're great, but he says like they're really good or something.
Yeah.
Oh, he says they're glorious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fun, silly, pretty straightforward satire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
I did like it a lot. Having said that, I'm not going to give it a 6, you guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, we also never discussed before we go into the Pesci's. We never
I'm not ending the
discussed.
episode. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
That's
we
all
never
good.
discussed who's winning the Battle
The death
Royale.
match. Oh yeah, I think I'm going with Tony the Tiger. That's my vote.
I kind of have to go with T, the original T as well.
Yeah, Tony the Tiger for sure.
Can't beat Tony.
He's a fucking tiger.
He's a tiger. Those are the most vicious land animals on Earth, aside from man.
Oh,
Oh shit! Aside from Cody Cannon, the Cody, I can't even. Never mind. I was trying to make a Craven the Hunter joke, but I couldn't come up with something.
I wear Tony as my coat.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool if there's like a Craven the Hunter type character in the next.
Cody the Hunter.
Cody the Hunter.
It's Cody in Volume 2 of Serial. It's like the
Yeah.
Van Helsing of that universe.
Oh shit!
I'll make up a cereal. I know how to cook. I'll make up a cereal in between now and Mark Russell's, and then be my own mascot. I've gotten mad with power.
You sick bastard.
I feel like it could continue, like if there's like lunch mascots, like you could have like Chef Boyardee declaring war. You know,
Yeah.
that's like the Italians attacking Chocolovania.
Chocolavania.
Well, how many Pesci's are you guys giving this bad boy?
Well, Jake, yeah, started off since you said
I'm not
what wasn't. What is it?
Okay, it's not a 6, you guys. It's just not. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I read it very quickly. I'll give it a 5.
Yeah, I actually was thinking 5 also. I like it. It's not my favorite book by any means, but it's a fun, silly little read. I like that it's short and quick. If it was like bigger, I would probably be like, ugh. I think it like keeps the appropriate amount of attention.
Yeah.
Like it's like what, 4 or 5 chapters or something like that?
No, there's 7, I think.
Is it 7?
Really?
No, there's 7 chapters.
Well, it just read so quick.
Yeah.
It is a quick read.
I
It's pretty
breezed through it.
straightforward.
I read it in like a long afternoon.
Nice.
The lore is not deep or heavy, but it still packs a punch
Cody
story
Cannon's
wise.
The Long Afternoon.
It's just me reading Serial.
By the way, if you don't know, we're rating this on the Joe Pesci scale. That's 1 to 6. 6 being the highest amount of Pesci's you could give. So that's why Jake's saying he's not giving it a 6. So we got 2 5s. I don't know if
I'll give it a gentleman's 5.
Yeah.
gentleman's 5. Yeah, gentleman's. I think I'll keep things. I don't think I'll give it a 6 either. I mean, like I said, Mark Russell, I like all his comics. He's one of my favorite comic book writers out there.
5 isn't bad. It's a great
5
read.
isn't bad at all.
It's a great read.
I don't think it's perfect. No, I'll give it. I'm gonna say 5.5. That's what I'll give it.
That's fair, and I respect it.
Yep.
I respect it.
I do want to see a volume 2. I'd like to see more of it.
Yeah, I would read volume 2
Yeah.
for sure.
And I recommend the buy as well. It's a great comic. It's a great Halloween comic. It's a great spooky season kind of thing. It's not, it's horror that isn't,
Yeah.
Do you
Very
like
in
one of,
line.
have you guys ever seen Dracula Dead and Loving It? Have you ever seen
Yeah,
that one?
of course, with Leslie Nielsen.
for sure.
I love horror comedy, and
That movie's
and
hilarious.
This isn't like goofy in that way. It's just, like I said,
This is more goofy in this, just like in. It's like very self-aware and meta, and it's just like funny. It literally is Game of Thrones, but with the serial mascots.
Agreed.
yeah.
Hard agree. And good satire. I
Yeah.
think like it is
Agreed.
what it is, and it nails it, and it's perfect in that regard. It's just not like a 6 for me, but it's a solid 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that a 5 is a great score.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, even
agree.
a 4 is a great score, you guys.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was thinking today, I was like, we've been giving out a lot of 6s lately, but we've also been like covering la creme de la creme. You know what I mean?
The leche.
It's totally fair. Yeah.
It's a
And
fair
I
score.
wouldn't worry about the score no matter what anyway. I think the point is that it's a fun comic. It's cool that it's another comic with vampires that's completely different from all the other vampire stuff we've talked about. Like I said, it's different than Philadelphia, and comics is the space where all funny stories or, whatever kind of story you want could exist, That's what's cool
If you
about
like
this.
Marvel 1602, you'd like Serial.
Ooh,
It does have some
I agree.
1602 vibes, yeah.
yeah.
It's like an alternate serial universe.
Yeah.
Really, that's really what it is.
Yeah.
That's why I was thinking about Black Hammer too. Like it's analogs to, characters we know.
Facts, big time facts. I'd recommend go buying it. I'm actually glad I bought it. I like having it on my shelf.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. The art, man. The art is dope.
The art is honestly
Yeah.
I would say, the writing is phenomenal because Mark Russell is great. But for me, the art stole the show.
Yeah, the art stole the show for me too.
It really makes the world believable.
Just like the grittiness of some of these comedic characters and stuff. And
Yeah.
then even with Boo Berry, like being outright scary, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he was like literally just like a floating
Phantom,
skeletal
yeah.
phantom. Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't become cute again until the leprechaun killed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked that, like, the process of turning, I forgot what his name was, Frankenberry, like, turned him into this purple monster.
Yeah.
Dude, I also do like when he very, like, Lenny of Mice and Men kills that
Yeah,
one girl.
kills that one
In the
girl. He's like,
barn,
don't
yeah.
scream. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that was sad.
I know, that was sad.
And then when you guys just thinking about the art, it also reminds me a little bit. 'Cause it's meant to look like a horror comic too, but also how Afterlife with Archie looked. That kind of same vibe.
Ooh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Fuck yeah. I feel you, bruh.
Yeah.
It's a good comic, folks. Go check
It
it
is a
out.
good comic. It's very,
Yeah,
it is what it
it's
is.
fun.
It knows what it is. It's fun. I highly recommend
Yeah,
it.
if you want a silly Halloween time, spooky, it's good for. I feel like it's a very. I would never want to read this in the summer.
Ooh, nice. I agree.
Cody's saying go out and get that shit right now.
Yeah, it's a fall. It's a fall. Winter
It's out right
get.
now too, right? It's, like
It's
officially
out. You could buy it now.
It's out on them.
It's in the wild.
That new.
That new too.
You know what else is that new? We got our Patreon, which you could sign up for. We just did a live with Rodney Barnes.
Hey,
Yeah,
Big Rod.
November's Patreon episode is going to be none other than the legendary V for Vendetta.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I know. I started reading it today.
Dude, it's so fucking cool.
It is. Is this your first time reading it?
Yes.
Oh, I had no idea.
I didn't know that.
This is my first time reading it. I
Holy
loved the
shit.
movie.
This will be my second time reading it, and I've seen the movie a bunch.
Yeah, this is gonna be my second time as well.
First
so if you're
time,
listening
man.
to this episode, that episode comes out. Jake, what's the date?
November 5th.
Hey,
Yeah, highly recommend subscribing to our Patreon. That is the only way you will hear our V for Vendetta episode. It's a Patreon exclusive.
Exclusivo.
yep, we're doing
You
a
guys,
bunch
we
of those.
give you hot fire. All you have to do is give us $5 a month.
Yeah. And you
That's
know what we're
it.
doing with that $5? We're saving it to take over the world with.
We've invested into various companies and stocks to take over.
Yeah.
Shell corporations,
Shell
if you will.
corporations.
You think Comics and Chronic is the beginning?
Oh, no. We have offshore accounts right now.
So
Find out more on our
subscribe to our
Patreon.
Subscribe to our Patreon so you can fund our shady dealings.
Wait, who's Dark Secret? Who gives a Dark Secret in this one? Whose turn is it?
It's
Ooh.
Cody.
Me.
Ooh, Cody's,
It's Cody's turn. And
got
it
a
better be
dark
an actual dark secret.
Hey, my
Yeah.
second one was a dark secret.
That's true. I'm just laughing that Rodney called out Anthony's
Yeah.
for not being all that dark.
But don't say what it is. You
I
gotta,
won't say
you gotta
what it
pay
is.
to see. It's a paywall behind that
Yeah,
Dark
there's a
Secret.
paywall, yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
give all our secrets away.
But I think basically we have to get darker, you guys.
That's the only way.
Yeah. Because the people want like real dark shit.
Yeah. The people
I've got some good. I got a good dark. I'm thinking
Cody's
of some
gonna-
good
I'm
dark.
sure Cody has plenty of actual Cody secrets.
We barely scratched the surface.
Yeah, so go check that out. Sign up for our Patreon. Go rate us on Spotify or, Spotify,
Apple,
Apple.
wherever you're listening, just rate us. Say something nice about us.
Say, hey, yo, what up, dogs?
If you're a listener, if you've been following us for a while and you haven't like reached out in a DM or something, hit us up. We'll send you some stickers. We want to hook you up. We always got commies in the DM saying, yo, what's up? I've been listening. I listened to all your episodes out of nowhere. Like, okay, tell us more.
Oh yeah,
Commies stay sliding in the DMs.
Yeah.
yeah. Holler at your boys. We love you.
Yeah. Oh,
Now
yeah. Call our
fuck off.
hotline too. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's that number again?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I thought you had it written down somewhere.
I did, and then I lost that. I can never remember this number.
I'm pretty sure it's 929, and then I forget the rest.
Yeah, it's 929. Okay, this is 929
483.
483 6886.
Nice.
No, is it? Hold on, I need to check.
929 483 6
929 483 6889.
6889.
929 483 6889. Call us up. If you listen to Texas Chainsaw, we talked to Steven Strangelove. Who's that? Well, you got to listen. That's not a Patreon episode. So you can just
Shout out to Steven Strangelove.
Shout out to Steven Strangelove.
Yeah.
Very mysterious man.
So you become part of the lore of Comics and Chronic if you leave us a voicemail. So go do that.
Exactly.
All right. Well, that's it. You stinkies.
Hi, you're listening to Comics and Chronic, and I'm Jacob H.
I'm Cody Cannon.
And I'm Anthony Iannaccio.
And you can tune in every Thursday to hear new episodes of Comics and Chronic.
And make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Comics and Chronic. That's Comics, the letter N, Chronic.
We'll see you guys next week.
Woo.
Peace.